Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while. And I have a book haul to do because it's been how many months? June, July, August, September, October. 6 months since I posted last. 5.5 if you want to be like generous. Yeah, I have a book haul. I have a little life update that I'll probably just zoom through really quick at the end of the video. I'm going to do the book haul first because, let's face it, everyone's here for the book haul. No one cares about my life update. At least, anyway, I wouldn't. But anyway, we're going to go for the book haul. I have some special editions that these are all books. They're not all the books that I've bought since the last time you saw me or whenever since June. These are just the books, I think, August and beyond that I have received. I mean, not received, that I have bought. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get on with it. We're gonna get on with the book haul. Special editions, books from my library book sale that we had in town last month, and then just everything else that I've bought. So yeah, we're gonna get on with it, and hopefully I can finish this video before I have to go to work, because that is the goal. Okay, so first stack, special editions. Some of these oh, you saw what one of them was already. Anyway, some of these are just actually 2 of them are special editions of old favorites. One of them I had no clue was coming out until there was like a Goodreads giveaway for it, and I got notified and I was like, that's a new cover, I've never seen that before. And then I was like, oh, there's a new edition. And I guess since I'm going on about that, I'll show it first. This is the 20th anniversary edition of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. One of my all-time favorite books ever. It's massive, it's beautiful, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm happy to have this on my shelf alongside my other standard paperback edition. Look, it's got really cool end papers. Jonathan Strange. And on the back there's Mr. Norrell. And then it's just a pretty blue, teal, green color, seafoam, I guess. Seafoam color. Anyway, 20th anniversary edition. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So yeah, I had no idea this was coming out. I was aware that it was the 20th anniversary of Jonathan Strange, Mr. Norrell. I was completely unaware that this edition was being released. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Next book, the Fairy Loot edition of The Undermining of Twyla and Frank, which I of course have already read. Some of these books I have already read since buying them. Yeah, I think this edition is so cute, and I did really enjoy Twyla and Frank. I really liked it. Didn't love it as much as Heart and Mercy, but I still really, it was so cozy and nice, and I had a really good time. But we're not here for book reviews, we're just here for a book haul. Fairy Loot, Twyla and Frank. I also have the standard paperback edition because I didn't want to wait until the Fairy Loot edition arrived in the mail before reading it. I wanted to read it right away. But anyway, and I also have the standard paperback of Heart and Mercy as well, so I wanted both of both. Anyway, last special edition. Can anyone guess what it is? The Fairy Loot edition of Howl's Moving Castle, my new prized possession. Hello. I think the pre-order sale for this was in February, so I've been very patiently waiting for this beautiful book to arrive on my doorstep, and it's stunning. It's stunning. If you are unaware, Howl's Moving Castle is my all-time favorite book. All-time favorite book. No longer, oop, that's not the side that has people on it. No longer embarrassed to say that my all-time favorite book is a children's book. I will go ahead and say my all-time favorite book is Howl's Moving Castle until the day I die. Yeah, stunning edition. I can't wait for the rest of the series to be released, because I am going to have them on my shelf as well, because this is beautiful and I need the whole series, even though I don't love the whole series. But anyway, Howl's Moving Castle. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Do I need more editions of Howl's Moving Castle? No! Do I want them anyway? Yes. Anyway, that's it for special editions. So now, let's go to books that I bought at my library book sale. Most of these I'd never heard of, but I bought them anyway. At the library book sale, you know, it's like $2 a book, so it's like you might as well. And then if you don't love it, it's like just donate it back to the book sale and someone else can buy it next year. Anyway, I picked up The Deepest Blue by Sarah Beth Durst. I had read The Spell Shop, which is news to you because I don't think I was doing videos when I read that. But I had read The Spell Shop and I really enjoyed it. And I know that this takes place in the world of another series that she's written, I think. But it's like a standalone, like you can read it without having read that series. And I think I plan on reading that other series anyway. Do I remember what the name of the series is? No! But yeah, Deepest Blue. I grabbed it. Mostly just because I recognize the author. Next one, Once Upon a River. I feel like this was by Diane Setterfield. I feel like this was like a really beloved book when it came out. Like I remember hearing a lot about it and it's been on my radar, I feel like, since it came out, but I have yet to pick it up, and it was at the book sale for $2, so I grabbed it. I'll read it eventually. Alright, next one, The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. It was at the book sale for $2. It's a contemporary romance. I don't know. I knew it was fairly new, like it came out recently. I think it was on my Goodreads Want to Read, maybe. I don't know. I recognized it. I wanted to pick up like a contemporary romance at the book sale for only $2, and this is the only one I found, so this is the one I picked up. It was so busy at the book sale this year, you guys. Like, there were so many people there. It was so hard to find books. Anyway, next book I found at the library book sale, which seemed crazy to me that I found it there, was because this is only like a couple months old, I feel like. But The Cemetery of Untold Stories by Julia Alvarez. I'm really sorry if I said that wrong. Yeah, this was on my Want to Read on Goodreads, I believe. I don't really know what it's about, but I feel like this author is a really well-known, prominent author. Yeah, I'll give this a shot. It's pretty short. I don't know what it says about it that it was already at the library book sale, and it only came out like a couple months ago, but we'll see. Last book I bought at the library book sale, The Luminaries, which is a big giant book. I don't know why I picked this up. I think just because I liked the cover, and people were crowding me at the book sale, and I just, instead of taking the time to read what it was about, I just put it in my pile and moved on because people were crowding me and I wanted to get out of there. But anyway, it was $2. It was $2. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this one other than it's big and I'm gonna really regret having to read it. You know, I'm at the age where holding a big heavy paperback while I'm reading is like a sport. it's difficult work. It's hard, okay? It's hard. I get tired. Maybe I'll pick up the audiobook. Okay, so we're gonna move on to books that I purchased on my own, for my own purposes. I mean, that's what I did at the library book sale, but not at the library book sale. These were, I mean, a couple of them are secondhand, but these were not purchased at the library book sale. That is the point of the next category. I don't know why I put them in categories, but whatever. Books that I purchased just for the heck of it. You know what? I realized I forgot to grab one, and it's on my shelf right over here, so I'm just gonna sneaky grab it real quick. And we're gonna talk about it first, because I think technically I did buy this one in August. Or maybe I bought it in September. I don't remember when this came out. A Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher. Of course, I've already read it. It was on my other shelf already. I loved it. But anyway, Sorceress Comes to Call by T. Kingfisher. I've been loving me some T. Kingfisher this year. I really loved this. And yeah, so that's one. Goose Girl retelling, I think. I don't know. I've never read Goose Girl. Like always, I've never read any of the books that her books are retellings of, so, or the original stories. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I bought Graveyard Shift by M.L. Rio. I have already read this. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. Yeah. I don't see why everyone's so upset about it. I mean, I like a story that goes nowhere. If the vibes are good, and then they were. The characters were fun. The vibes were good. The story went nowhere. I didn't care. Evil in Me by Brahm. Absolutely loved this. Loved it. It was fun. It was wacky. It was a wild time. It was scary. I had a good time. It made me cry at the end. Anyway, Evil in Me by Brahm. Scary cover. There's lots of scary pictures inside that were actually really unsettling to me, and I was really worried that I was going to be too scared to enjoy the book, but the book itself wasn't that scary, but it was just a good time. Okay, this one, I feel like I should explain myself, but I don't feel like it. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Is this trash? Someone tell me. But maybe don't tell me, because I still kind of want to read it. It was on my radar before, like, it exploded all over Bookstagram, so. And I saw that it has illustrations in it, and I couldn't resist. And it was on my radar before it got, like, really popular. I'm sorry that I'm one of those people that I'm like, oh, it's really popular. That means it's gonna be garbage, and I'm not gonna like it. I'm sorry that I'm like that, but that's how I am, and I can't help it. But I hope this is good. I hope I really enjoy it. I'm not reading Fourth Wing. I'm never gonna read Fourth Wing. I have no interest. But I'm gonna give this a shot, even though it's massive, but I'm hoping it'll go quick. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm sorry that I asked if this was trash. That was really kind of mean and rude. I don't know. I'm rushing, and when I rush, I say things I don't really mean. We're gonna move on. This one is I bought this just because I want to reread it. I've been thinking about it for a while now, and someone mentioned that it still holds up, and I thought I would buy it and give it a shot. And also, I really like the new cover redesigns of the series. I think they're really cool, and I kind of hope that I like this enough that I read the whole series, because I think when I read this originally, first of all, I never finished it. Second of all, yeah, I never finished it, so I didn't read any more in the series, and I think I would like to continue, hopefully, maybe if I love this. Me reading middle grade? Who am I? Let's just go ahead and move on to other books that I bought so I could reread. We got the first two books in the Queen's Thief series by Megan Whalen Turner, The Thief and the Queen of Atolia. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I've read the first 4 books in this series. Yeah, 4 or 5. I don't remember. And I really enjoyed them. I didn't own them. I was borrowing them from a friend. And I've been really craving a reread of this series, because I did really enjoy it. I enjoyed this world. And so I've bought the first two. These were purchased secondhand off Pango Books. So yeah, I did look for this series at the library book sale, and they didn't have any. Anyway, yeah. All right, what's next? I'm going really fast because I have to go to work soon. And I don't want to miss going to work. Anyway, I don't want to miss going. I don't want to be late for work. Actually, someone's picking me up, so that's like, I don't want it to be awkward and be like, hold on. Anyway, moving on. We're almost done. Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. I saw I had a new cover, and I've been meaning to read this for a while now, so might as well. I also have the audiobook because I've been really enjoying like listening to the audiobook and reading at the same time. Yeah. I got Empire of Shadows by Jacqueline Benson. I used to be buddies with this artist back in our DeviantArt days. We were buddies. We were mutual buddies. Now they don't know I exist, but that's cool. I just watched their career expand and be proud of my sort of friend long ago. Anyway, the artist, not the author. Yeah, I've heard good things. I just want to have a good time when I'm reading, so hopefully have a good time. Okay, we're on to the last pile. Okay, we're gonna go quick. Dreadful by Caitlin I can't. I'm really sorry. This is the Barnes & Noble Fancy Edition. By fancy, I mean it has sprayed edges. Yeah. Moving on. The Wood in Midwinter by Susanna Clark. Short little novel. I love me some Susanna Clark. I've read everything by her. Hello. I wasn't gonna let that one slip away. The Scholar in the Last Fairy Door by H.G. Perry. The title says it all. This one that's gonna be a tongue twister for me. The Ornithologist's, I said it, I think. Field Guide to Love by India Holton. I like the cover. The book I am currently reading right now, The Crescent Moon Tea Room by Stacy Savinsky. Sorry. I am this far into it, chapter 26. I am liking it very much. It's very cute. I am listening to the audiobook while I read it, just because I like to do that. The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen. I really loved A Fate Inked in Blood, and I've been meaning to read this series for a while. Probably since it came out, it's been on my radar, and I just never picked it up. And I like the new read covers, so I thought I might as well start now. Since I know that I enjoyed at least one book from her, might as well continue. Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. Sorry if I said that wrong. Do I know what this is about? No. I like the cover though. Servant of Earth by Sarah Hawley. I read that book by her, Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I did it. Yeah, right? That's the same author, right? And this one, and while I don't think I'm going to continue in that series, this sounded interesting, so I picked it up. And I also like that it's like a hardcover, but there's no dust jacket, just like Emily Wilde, which I love that. And this one, last book, wow, we're zooming through. This one, I was just wandering around my local indie bookstore, and this one caught my eye. It is The Bone Roots by Gabriella Houston. That name sounds very familiar now that I think about it. I don't know, something Yeah, no, I've never heard of any of those other books that she's written. Mothers saving their children, I think. Yeah, it sounded interesting, based off some folklore stuff. Yeah, I like me some folklore stuff. Last book. Okay, that's it for the book haul. That's it for the book haul. Don't tell me if any of those books I bought are bad, because that'll make me not read them, and I do want to read them. I'm very easily persuaded by people's opinions. Anyway, yeah, that was the book haul. You can leave now if you want, but I am going to talk about my life for a second. Okay, life update time. The summer was a little crazy for me, mentally. I shouldn't say crazy. It was a little overwhelming for me mentally, for reasons I will not get into. You know, we all have those times. Yeah, but my best friend had a baby, and he's adorable. He's a very cutest baby I've ever seen. And then I got a job. And that's basically it. My job is very physical, and it took me a while to be able to come home from work and then still have the energy to do other things after I got out of work. And that's why my reading has really like I've been managing like one book a month. I think in October I read maybe 4, which is a new record. Maybe 3. I think I only read 3. In November so far I've read 2, and one of them was a reread. So I don't think it really counts that much. But well, 1.5, since I haven't finished the other book I started in November. But there's still more time in the month. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. I got a job that I love, and it's really surprising. Like, if you told me a year ago that I would be doing this job, I would have been like, what are you talking about? But anyway, I'm very grateful for my new job. I really love it. It's very rewarding. I love the people I work with. I love the company. It's just, some days it's exhausting. I come home and I just want to sit and stare at the TV, watch mindless things on YouTube. Anyway, but I finally gotten into a groove where, like, I'm writing again, which is a big thing. I don't know, did I ever talk about writing on my channel? I don't know, but I'm writing again, which is great. I'm reading again, mostly. I have time to play The Sims when I really want to play The Sims. Yeah, it's going good, and that's basically it. That was my book haul. The reason why I was able to buy all these books is I have a job. Anyway, that was my book haul. That was my little life update. Hopefully I will continue. Hopefully me doing this video will persuade me to continue making more videos in the future. I realize this lighting makes my weird, like, under-eye dimple things look really prominent, and now I can't stop staring at them. Also, my rosacea on this side is really bad today. Who cares? Anyway, that was it. That's the book haul. I have to finish getting ready for work, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good rest of the day, rest of the evening, whatever, rest of the week, rest of the year. I'm hanging in there. I hope you are too. Bye. Thank you for watching.